Super crazy. Here we go. I'm back. Here we go. All right, here we go. And now I got one more thing to do. We will be live on YouTube as well. I'm gonna do what I can to get the subtitles on here. If you join from Zoom, you can also change the subtitles to Spanish if you would prefer, so you can listen in English and read in real time. Okay. All right, bear with me just a couple more moments. I have something wonderful in store for everyone who decided to join today, make time for us. So you will not be disappointed. I can't wait to talk to you. Give us a couple more seconds and we'll get started. Today, make time for us. So you will not be disappointed. I can't wait to talk to you. Give us a couple more seconds and we'll get started. And then, how do I? Is Juan back there? Oh, good. All right. Hey, Juan, quick question for you, brother. The big one. Oh, I may have missed it.
It should be. Let me just double check. Usually there's a remote here or it's on the back. Oh, here.
Is there a mute on there, bro? Yeah. That was the only hurdle I couldn't find the mute button. Because we can play it live here with the.
Oh, there you go.
I got you. Bam. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thank you, man. All right. Close it out. All right. Perfect. Okay. Wee. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, can y'all hear me now? There we go. There we go. You can hear me now. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me make sure I'm coming through nice and clear. You all have a wonderful, wonderful information in store for you all today. Welcome back. This is Cohort 2, Day 2, AI Foundations. I can't express how excited I am just to be here. It's a wonderful thing what we got going on, what we got coming up. Really looking forward to making sure that you have what you need. I just want to do a couple of things, recapping that is. So I do just want to recap last week. So last week we got into a couple of documents, some handouts. Make sure you all get the handouts today from last week. We're going to pick up from last week because I didn't want to get too far ahead, okay? Moving forward, we have some really, really, really good data for you. If you've never thought about retiring, you should. And think about it in phases. Think about 7 rounds. You can get 7 rounds in, you can probably retire with this stuff. Disclaimer, I already put it out there on the opening. This is for informational and educational purposes only. The results may vary. It is completely up to you what you do, okay? I'm just here to be a witness to you, so you can be a witness to me, what I've done. For those who are new, real quick, here, bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me. I just wanted to make sure this scene is ready for us. Yeah, it is. Okay. For those who are new, I need you to bear with me, okay? Because there's information that I have for you. You're probably thinking, well, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Where did he come from, right? So, just again, for those of you who are new, joining online and in person today, my name is Michael Lopez. I am an award-winning inventor as well as an award-winning entrepreneur. I've got back-to-back innovation awards, multi-patents, and I've worked with over 1,800 companies to date as a consultant. So the reason we're here is because I have something to offer you. And then I hope you have something to offer you too. That's the goal here. The goal is to bring the present out of you by leading you with information, giving you resources, and showing you exactly what you need so you can benefit from the information that is, when I say right now, I mean it's right now. There's no better time to catch up and get ahead, all at the same time. I also have a great amount of experience with AI. I've been working with AI for like the last 5 years or so. Not only have I worked with AI efficiently and taught AI, helped other companies, startups, entrepreneurs implement it, I've also scaled my own AI service offerings to over 6 figures. So you're talking to someone who is not just telling you what he's learned, but showing you what he's learned, but actually applied and done what he's learned, okay? And so as we move forward, I'm just looking forward to what comes next. And luckily for you, I am not a gatekeeper. So, handout from last week. Let me go ahead and pull that up here. Let's see. Online, if you could pull it up as well. This would be the AI Week 1 Foundations mapping. Let me go ahead and just do a share screen and pull it up here. Let's go to our learning room. So for those who know what's going on, it's your AI News Roundup. So today's AI News Roundup is really, it's spot on to what we just talked about. There's a lot of good information that you should know. There's a ton of information that none of us know yet, but the goal here with the Roundup is to become familiar. So again, welcome to the AI News Roundup. All right. In the workforce news, half of Americans fear AI job loss. Reuters says the poll found about 53% of all Americans fear AI could put them or someone else in their household out of work, even as AI continues to grow. The key takeaway here is you have to take advantage of the adoption rate. You're here to do that. You're already here to defeat what they're saying is the poll. You're here to overcome what they're saying is your hurdle, okay? So be prepared for that. And you're doing that now. If you're just seeing this, you might want to get ready. Okay? You might want to get ready. If you're just now seeing this, you might want to get ready, and this is a perfect time to get ready. Being here with NVHUB at the Dolores Huerta Center on behalf of the Just One Project, facilitating all that we have going on. You don't need to be afraid of anything that you're comfortable with. When's the last time you were afraid of something that you knew about, right? It's no different, okay? It's all the same, all right? So using AI in your job, I'm gonna tell you now, if you work for government, you wanna start looking at Claude, Anthropic, okay? Because they're already pre-government approved, all right? And then the rest of you who aren't necessarily working at government organizations, you have apparently some flexibility where you can use other tools, Perplexity, ChatGPT, so on and so forth, okay? So, as we prepare, we just stay knowledgeable, stay ahead. Moving right along, AI finance. AI debt issuance may top 570 billion. Morgan Stanley says global AI-related debt issuance could nearly double to about 570 billion in 2026 as tech firms borrow more to fund the AI build-out. The key takeaway here is AI has evolved from a product story into a capital market story. Who's used AI? Everybody, right? And so if you have used AI, who's used an image generator AI? Can you tell me which one you use? Which one did you use?
Canva.
You use Canva. Okay, perfect. What about, who else put their hand up? Image generator? Who's used image generator AI? None of you have used that yet? Oh my gosh.
I just used the one in Facebook.
Okay. Hey, that's okay. Look, so check this out. Check this out. I think you had the best reference, okay? Because most of these companies build AI from AI. Okay, write this one down. Higgs field. Okay, Higgs field is built on top of two prominent AIs. Yep, HIGGS field. Higgs field is built on top of two large language models, and they are a $1 billion company. They use other people's AI to build their AI. That's like going to the lumber yard and using lumber to build something that you sell, and you make $1 billion, or it's worth $1 billion. That's what these people did. You can go and do the same thing. It's called vibe coding. Write that down. Vibe coding will allow you to create just about anything that you can conceive from a digital perspective, whatever it might be, okay? Whether it's a website, whether it's an app, you might want a new social media app, you can develop it with vibe coding. Vibe coding, just so you all know, is not an AI. It is a style of using AI. The vibe is you talking to the AI. The vibe is between you and AI.
Vibe, V-I-B-E.
Yeah, it's like you're vibing. You know, you at the function, you at the cookout, and you're vibing. Except now you're by yourself at the crib with AI, and y'all are vibing because you're building something. You're communicating with that, okay? So watch out for this, because also the debt is building because they need more data centers. Anybody ever heard that news yet? AI needs more data centers, so they're building out more data centers. If you're in construction, find a niche. If you're into tech, Think about maintenance, server maintenance. Okay, if you have HVAC background, think about cooling and HVAC maintenance for those facilities. These are all areas that you can dive into almost instantly because they already need you. They needed you 2 years ago, probably longer than that ago, all right? Take advantage because now in cybersecurity, AI ain't playing no game. Cyber fix window cut down to 3 days. U.S. agencies now have just 3 days to fix, disable, or remove most serious digital vulnerabilities from the internet as AI-driven cyber threats accelerate. The key takeaway here is AI is already compressing real-world response time in cybersecurity. So that what they're saying here, folks, is that they're cutting the window to 3 days because it's possible, and that this is going to help us, the consumer, the user, because it'll protect us better. Right? If something's going on, hey, shut it down. You got 3 days, man, to protect the people. Same thing for any other issue, whether it's a breach of security and whatnot, you got 3 days to fix it. And the best part is when you're using AI, AI can help you fix it. We learned a few weeks ago that AI has helped people find cures to cancer. So if AI can help find a cure for cancer, can AI help you solve a cybersecurity issue? Absolutely. If AI can help you find a cure for cancer, can AI help you find a way to finding your own business set up so you can make ends meet week to week, day to day, month to month, year to year? Can AI help you make profit? If it can solve the cure for cancer, can AI help us make money? Personally, that's what I love to use AI for, outside of having fun, making videos and for my kids and stuff like that. But if it ain't about the money, what am I using it for? What are we doing? What are we wasting our time, all right? So let's make some money. Get into cybersecurity. Guess what's gonna help your job every day? If you work in cybersecurity today, guess what you're using every day for your job to help you every day with your job? Anybody know? AI. Whoa, it's amazing. All right. FBI, AI news. AI scams are costing Americans billions. The FBI says cyber-enabled security crimes, cyber-enabled crimes cost Americans nearly $21 billion, with cryptocurrency and AI-related fraud among the most damaging categories. The key takeaway here is AI fraud is now a mainstream public safety issue and a money issue. Anybody been scammed by AI? I have. All right? Yeah, it happens. And again, the people who may have already come in contact with this are using AI regularly. You know, we're making money with AI. We're spending money on AI. It's a regular thing, okay? It's to the point where if you make something, I can actually look at it and tell you that you used AI. If you write something, I can look at it and tell you that you used AI, okay? No matter how much you try to fix it, I can look at it and tell you exactly that where it is that I can see you use AI, how much you use AI, and so on and so forth. So using something more regularly helps you identify when it ain't right, right? If you're gonna go buy a car and they say, well, yeah, you know, just send us the money and we'll send you a bill of sale later, then you know that's a scam. Because what dealership will take your money before they get you a bill of sale right up? You selling your own car. Whose money are you gonna take before they actually say, yeah, where's my bill of sale? Come on, give me something, give me a contract, give me something. So using AI helps you become more familiar with AI, will help you become more intelligible when there are scams being presented to you, okay? White House news and AI. The White House wants AI tested before release. A new executive order asks major U.S. AI firms to voluntarily submit advanced models for federal cybersecurity testing up to 30 days before public release. Big news here, y'all. This is that's pretty big news here because this means there's another job opportunity for somebody, okay? All right, get familiar with AI because now that means that you can go and you can help test AI. That's what I do. I help 2 AI companies right now. I do testing. I break their machines. I tell them what happened. I show them what I did, and they're like, oh, okay, we gotta fix it, all right? That's what I've been doing with this one AI I'm gonna show you today. I'm so excited. I'm trying to hurry up and get to that one, okay? But I have to go through this rigmarole so you can be knowledgeable as possible. Well-rounded in the world of AI. This is the foundation, so I don't want to leave anything out, all right? So with that being said, you might be thinking, well, how can we make money since the White House wants the AI to be tested? Well, if you're a tester, you're in alignment with how the government is asking these corporations to spend their money. Let me give you another idea, but I'm going to make it really basic, okay? I'm going to make it really simple. Let's say, okay, you fix elevators, all right? If you fix elevators and you don't have a government contract, you're tripping. Why do I say that? Because the government requires all facilities, all corporations, all buildings to have elevator maintenance as a mandate to the building maintenance. Cha-ching. I can't wait to get my little dog. I'm gonna name him Ching, okay? Okay, that's gonna be his name, all right? Because if you can see that, right? If you can see that, now you're talking about foundational strategies that will empower you no matter what you decide to do, okay? Because you have to look at alignment, okay? Federal government aligns money with the way the tax codes are written. If you've ever seen an expense sheet, anybody ever seen an expense sheet? All right, each of those expenses has a tax code that associates with it. The IRS knows exactly to the penny, actually to the hundredth of the penny, how much we spend in certain industries, in all industries, and depending on how big your industry is. What that means is you have access to that public knowledge, and you can have AI retrieve it for you. You just have to ask the right questions, okay? Because if you put yourself in a position where you are an AI tester, and guess what? The government mandates that AIs be tested, then what are you doing for yourself? You're making yourself an asset. You're putting yourself as a commodity for these companies to hire and for testing their AI before they release it. Cha-ching, let's go. Apple News. So what we have here, Apple, AI Siri won't reach most iPhones. Morgan Stanley says Apple's advanced AI Siri features will be limited by older devices. More than 850 million iPhones cannot run basic Apple intelligence inquiries. And over 1.3 billion cannot use advanced Siri features. What does this mean? The key takeaway is AI adoption is not only about the software, but the hardware too, all right? It's really straightforward. This is why they're building the data centers, because we have to be able to keep up. Who's got the new Samsung? All right, the new iPhone. The OG got the new Samsung. We got to step our game up, okay? Because with that new Samsung, there comes with really top-end AI features like face cloning, or you can do a whole YouTube channel with someone with a face you made. It could be a cartoon face, it could be a real face, it could be your mama's face, okay? And that concludes our AI News Roundup. What y'all think so far? Good fun? Good knowledge. All right, bear with me while we transition. I want to get you ready for what's coming. For those who have been here, I hope it's getting better and better, because growth is the goal. Cha-ching, right? Growth is the goal. So before we move forward, you good? Are you in the Zoom? Hop in the Zoom for me. Before we move forward, to get to the next piece here, for all of us who are willing, brave enough, encouraged to absolutely step up to the plate, I want you to consider. Here, let me go back here. I want you to consider what you're about to see next. So let me just kind of give you a little intro while our guest gets ready. So one of the things that we're going to do moving forward is absolutely make sure that this is not just about making sure you know what AI is about, but if you do have something that you've used AI for, I'm here to help you, okay? So what we've done here is we've made time for what we call our participant spotlight, okay? So if you have a business, if you have products, if you have a coloring book or a club or something like that you used AI to cultivate, you came here and you were able to get knowledge, you were able to use that information to put yourself in a better situation, happy to share this platform with you, okay? So bear with us as we transition, and I will just be a moment here. Are you in the room?
I'm in the room.
All right, cool. 1 second. All right. Get it queued up here. And my guest, where you at? There he goes. Hey, go ahead and Josh, would you capitalize your name, first initial and last, please?
On the Zoom?
Yeah.
How do we? Edit my name.
I want you to look good, my brother. If it's an issue, don't worry.
I'll even come back because I think I have to
Hold on.
create.
Hold on. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got you. Let me see if I can edit the text here. I got you, man. Don't worry. And then what's the name of the company?
Name of the company is Cornerstone Collective Co.
Cornerstone, one word?
Yes.
All right. There we go. All right. And then give me one more second. I make sure I get this up here. Thank you all online for your patience. We'll be starting here up again in just 2 seconds while we get the spotlight ready. Sorry. There we go. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the AI Foundation's Participant Spotlight. I'm happy today to have a great person. First and foremost, one of our more recent participants to Cohort 2. Him and his family came in at the end of Cohort 1. This particular gentleman here, who I'll introduce here shortly, he came in, he hit the ground running, and he reminded me of me when I got into AI. He reminded me of me in general as an entrepreneur and businessman. And actually, it was him and a few others in the participants in the class that helped me, actually encourage me to come up with this idea, just from their energy, their compassion, and the love for taking care of themselves and their family. So with that being said, I want to welcome Joshua Sims of the Cornerstone Collective Co. How you doing, Josh, man?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Oh, here, let me make sure that you're make sure. Are you muted?
I am.
Oh yeah, unmute, please.
All right.
There we go. And then can y'all confirm that y'all can hear? Should be good. It looks like you got a full deal on mine. I'm just gonna double check over here. Yeah, you should be good to go. Should be good to go. So with that being said, here's how it's gonna go. We're just gonna highlight Josh, and we're just asking a few questions. It's really straightforward. It should be, two laborers and whatnot. So with that, we'll get right into it. So we know your name. So before joining NVHUB, where were you with this idea or project that you have for the Cornerstone?
Sorry.
Oh, what's up?
Can you help me with this?
Oh,
Just give me a close.
oh yeah. You'd rather have it. Oh, like,
Oh,
there you
there
go.
it is.
All
I
right,
think
there we
then you
go.
can
Yeah,
adjust
no
it.
problem. You all good. I'll ask you again. All right. So before joining NV Hub Ignite, where were you with this idea or this project before you came?
Oh, yeah. Before joining the program, this was just a concept and was stuck in a classic freelance trap and trading hours for dollars, chasing clients, managing customer requests, and it left me completely burned out.
So
So
okay,
yeah.
and then so before it was about efficiency, time, energy. So as you move forward, what made you want to use AI for this project?
For this project, it really leveraged. We use AI to back our infrastructure to handle heavy, repetitive operational tasks by automating our onboarding workflow and internal systems, so we can scale our impact and support. So it it really helped.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We are happy to be a part of that process. For us, we have the experience of knowing what it's like to be bottlenecked, to have not enough time in the day. And we know that AI absolutely can help overcome some of those obstacles related to those things. So, what is one thing that you learned or created through the class that helped you move forward?
So um, can you ask that again?
Yeah, yeah, no problem. What is one of the things that you learned in the class or that you created to help you move forward?
Yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, so we were, one thing that helped us was, um, we didn't just learn theory. We actually created a concept, a year scale operational roadmap, and mastered file worksheets and strategic prompt processes. Gave us an objective framework to stop thinking like a freelancer and start building like true business system architects.
My God, man,
Yeah.
that's amazing. I ain't gonna lie, I was just listening, like, yeah, 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 uh huh. Keep going
And
because
thank you, Nevada Hub.
oh no, a new venture. Um,
I mean, New Venture
you
Hub.
good, sis?
Sorry.
You good? I know you might be. I know the nerves might be a
A little
little. It's
nervous.
all good. It's all good. So with that, let's go ahead and let's kind of show some people. I'm gonna ask you one more question, and then after that, we'll show people kind of a sample of what you've been able to do, and you can talk more about that. So my follow up question is for someone who's skeptical about AI, what would you tell them based on your experience that you've learned so far?
I'd say AI isn't here to replace human element. It is a tool for stewardship. It's here to handle the repetitive work so we can reclaim our time and what truly matters to us, our families, our faith, and our community.
Man, that's what's up, bro. I appreciate you. Man, I really appreciate you taking the time. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna overlay this. It's not gonna be the prettiest, but it will. We will be able. I'll just keep adjusting it as we go. So bear with me here one more second, and we'll get you. So real quick, while we wait and get the scene set up and transitioned over, I do have a question here. What felt confusing at first, and then what helped it all kind of start clicking for you?
What felt confusing? Um, at first, I really went in just trying to YouTube everything and try to do it.
No, he's talking about in class.
Oh, here in class.
Yeah, here in class, yeah. Or
Oh,
or
here.
or whichever. However, if you want to start with YouTube and then transition to the class, that's fine.
Yeah, because this the class really helped me accelerate like all my ideas, building, taking what I had as a shell and really gave me a confidence to build something. What I was thinking.
Right. Put him all
It put it all in order for me.
Well, that's perfect timing here. It looks like we have the Cornerstone Collective. You can see here, Josh, I'll let you go ahead and explain the Cornerstone Collective. I'll let you explain the graphic that we have up here, and then I'll adjust it accordingly as you go ahead and demonstrate and explain to us.
Mhm.
So, hello. I'm Joshua Sims, and together with myself and my wife, we're working on Cornerstone Collective Co. Scalable for,
Which is,
oh, what up?
I said, which is the scalable.
Yeah,
Of this.
which is a scalable digital business model that helps organizations streamline their technology, their branding, operations, so they can grow efficiently without consuming all their personal time effectively.
And I see here, as we just kind of scroll through your, looks like your laid out website that you're preparing to launch. With your, can you just kind of give us maybe like a snapshot? If there was a camera on the wall while you were going through developing, this and getting it prepared, what would you tell people your experience was? How would you describe that? Especially being your first, second, third, fourth time through. What would you say to people who are looking to actually use AI like you are to actually move the needle forward?
Mm.
Yeah, so and you can literally like using AI definitely puts everything in perspective because um it what you think you don't know until you actually put it into AI. Um and just kind of like what you're seeing there on the screen for Cornerstone's framework, it's really like you can really put yourself on the screen and people can see what you are through your business.
Kind of like a digital hub for them to infrastructure for them to go like a resource that they need.
That's my wife right here.
Oh, go ahead, speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah, come
I
on
was.
in if you want. Yeah, get in the picture.
Yeah, that's my
Y'all
wife.
doing y'all
She's
thing.
she's she helped. She's the backbone.
I know that's right.
Okay. No, what I was saying is that like the what you see there as far as the framework for it, it really gives an opportunity to like help people scale their like vision, their branding, and basically puts them in the front seat of it. So it would basically once they decide they want to join along, the vision for it. I mean, it's so massive that there's going to be like different parts that we like unlock as time goes. But the sky is the limit, really. But it's almost going to be like serve as like a hub for people for training and for people to, like I said, take that front row seat and being involved in the back end of it, and then getting like basically being able to get that time back, stuff that they would be doing for their nonprofit or their ministry or whatnot. So
No, this is perfect. This is what we want when it's all said and done. The goal here is to make sure that you have what you need, that you're encouraged to implement it, and that you're given not just a tool to run off and use it, but in class handouts, filling out the documentation, making sure you implement that, upload it back into your AI, output things like this that can move your needle forward. My last question before we wrap this, and thank you again for participating in the spotlight. My question to you all is, have you all been able to put yourself in position to generate income, or have you made income? You don't have to say the amount, but have you either put yourself in a position to make income or made income off of utilizing AI?
we have
Yes.
prospects
Yeah.
for that are two prospects already. They haven't signed contracts yet, but they've already expressed interest and are excited to be a part of it. And the cool thing is they're both like ministers and stuff like that. So getting their vision out there is really exciting to get to be a part of that. So
Well, I love to hear it. I'm happy that you all have taken the time to not just come in class and learn about AI, but to actually use it too. So thank you very much. Are there any questions for our participants? Anyone in chat? Anyone in class? You want any questions for them? Don't be shy. It's all good. We don't bite. Not too hard, at least. Okay. Okay. Thank you all very much. Thank you both very much. And then, okay, we'll do that next. Look, I look to hear more. I can't wait to find out more about. We'll do an update in maybe a couple weeks. You know, just sidebar doesn't have to be here. We can repost it. I'll send you this video. Use it for redistribution, promotion. Is there anything you all want to say on record for your business or on behalf of yourself before we wrap this section?
No, just really grateful for the time, all the knowledge that we're receiving. It's been really great. It's you know, helping us build for a legacy for our family. We're excited. We're thankful.
Man, he said build legacy, man. You about to make me cry. I
Me
don't want to cry in front of all these people, man. And we recording. I'm an ugly crier, by the way.
too.
Anything you want to add?
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, just anything you want to leave for your future prospective business clients, cohorts, your constituents, friends, family, anybody using AI.
Oh yeah, it's just there's a saying that goes, you don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. So I just encourage you guys, if you guys have an idea, don't be afraid of utilizing the technology as to help you steward what you're building. Like, they're still your ideas, and it just kind of helps organize. And if you have other people that you can share about NVHUB, and the opportunities that they provide, it's definitely going to help streamline those ideas and, like my husband said, help build legacy. So
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you both for being here. I appreciate you both for taking the time to participate in our class, come across town to be here. I mean, that means a lot to us. And I'm just here to help. When it's all said and done, I want to do my job, be as most impactful while I'm available as well. While I'm available, because you look up and one day y'all gonna look and be like, man, we were in class with that guy. Because sometimes we don't always know what's in front of us. Sometimes we just don't know until we actually know. Okay. So with that being said, thank you all again for being a part of this, and great job, great interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So for all those who might be interested in the future, okay, and you want to be a part of the NVHUB Participant Spotlight, please inbox us, inbox me. I've offered it a few different times to folks. I'll continue to do that. I do have some other people lined up for next week and the week after, but we can do more than one. I'm happy to, again, share the platform. Oh, hold on. I don't know why I didn't publish. There we go. I'm happy to share the platform to get you an opportunity. I'm happy to send you the video to enhance your voice, to enhance your reach, get you in front of more people. And we can go from there. So with that being said, let's move on, because I got some good stuff here. I want to make sure I like this one. I like this room. I'm gonna change up my plan. I had a plan to do something else, but I really like one of my rooms. It just makes me feel better. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here for us, so we can move forward, and I give you the best of me in this way. So I appreciate your patience here. Let me just get this queued up for us, so we have a good look. There we go. I've been in my OG mind lately, and it's been helping me find patience and peace. Absolutely. And I've been, I really like the natural scenes of things. So the other one just didn't have enough natural for me. With that being said, I want to show you a few things before we do move forward, only because you'll need to know it, number one. It'll align with what you just heard, number two, and why not? Why not, number three? So in the share photos that you will get, you will find a few different documents here. One of them is this one here, the product service sheet, okay? This is one of the things I encourage you, deplore you to fill out, all right? Encourage you, deplore you to fill this out. This document asks you essentially all the questions you need to know about your own ideas, help you put them on paper, okay? After that, you have this thing called the business readiness worksheet. Out of this document, combined with your first one, if you use them, you will ultimately be able to create a business plan, a business summary, a pro forma, whatever an investor might need, whatever the bank might need, okay? So take advantage of what's in there, because as we move forward, today I want to really focus on something specific and intentional. And real quick, I gotta get these tithes and offers paid here real quick. So let's go ahead and pay our bills. 1 second. I'm just gonna do it this way. If you don't mind, can I please, humbly, please get you, where is it? There we go. Can I get you all to please fill this out? For those in the if you can fill this out for me, you can use the QR code. This ultimately is our survey. We've been having trouble getting the surveys in, so here I am on my knees begging, please do the survey. For this class, it will be the last one at the top or the bottom, furthest to the right. If you could, just fill this out. It's just a few questions. For those online, let me go ahead and drop this in the chat. You can have the links in the chat. Oh, Yendi, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing your stuff. I'm sorry, let me pull this out so I can have it. Okay, I got the chat up, my bad. Text me next time, Yendi. I did not see that until just now. If I don't see your question, please, and you have my number, just text me. When I'm in class, I'm rolling like a freight train on Las Vegas Boulevard. The question, Joshua, they had a question about your website. Yendi was asking if we can post your website, or if it's under construction. Okay, Yendi, their site is under construction. About a week. The gentleman said about a week. All right, so I'm waiting on as we get these surveys in. Thank you so much again. It's the only way. I hate to be this way, but I don't have a choice. You did it to me. Unfortunately, I'm someone's dad, so I don't mind. We'll get it done. Thank you, and thank you. We have those coming in. We have 3 so far. We got more than 3. Can we get a few more, please? Now I know what it's like for those people who are live on YouTube and Instagram, like, please get the likes up. Can we get the likes up? Please, can we get the likes up? We need more interaction. Someone make a comment. Someone press heart. Now I know what it feels like. And I didn't know it was going to be that hard. I had no idea. If I would have known then what I know now, I would still judge you the same, I promise. Don't worry. You can rely on me to be honest, even if you don't like it. All right. Hit that refresh one more time. Y'all want some music? Let me play some music. I'll play some music. Oh no, that's the other one. Let me play it. Oh, music here. I would sing, but then y'all might absolutely leave, so I can't have y'all leave this year. What's going on, Tia? Good to see you. Thanks for making it. What's up, Lisa? Peace. Okay, Brenda, what's going on? We got 10 online. We got a bunch in class. Y'all playing. I still only got 4. Come on. Show me some love. Let me put it back up. Got the link in the chat and the QR code is on screen. Look, y'all got me begging. Let us pray. Ain't even Sunday yet. Man, gotta beg to drop this. And y'all gonna be like, man, y'all gonna look at yourself crazy when I show you what I'm trying to hurry up and show you. And if we run out of time, you can't blame me, okay? Don't blame the messenger, because he's also a warrior. So be careful. All right. Wait a few more ticks here. So you can get it jumping. Oh, because what I have to show you today. Hey, we got 8. Whee! Right. All right, I got everybody from online. Thank you. Almost everybody from online. Thank you. We get a couple more in person. I got at least, 15. Let me get at least 12. And I'll shut up and move forward and give you this free information. Put the QR code up one more time. And when I tell you, you're going to be like, why did I take so long to fill this out? When I tell you, you're going to be like, I wish I would have did this already. Because if you've ever wanted to put yourself in a position to either semi-retire or create a flexible side income, you know, the critical mass point is, do you know your audience? That's the critical mass point. Is, do you know your audience? When you see these big companies, you know, making lumps over lumps, they're just lumps over lumps of money, right? When you see them have these, no problem reaching people, no problem making sales, no problem coming back and says, look what we did. Do you ever think it could be me? You ever think there should be me? Right? What's going on? Oh, plateau. That's why. Okay. Here, 1 second. I gotta do a thing right quick. I need a black. I need an all. So what we'll do is this. That's okay. I'll just leave it green. Delete. Oh, shucks. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna have to do it this way. And I'll change this. All right, we are ready to go. All right, what do we got here? Let me just take one more check and I'll move along. Oh, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. One day I woke up and I just started to run and I didn't stop running. Here I am at DHRC. Let's see. Y'all probably too young for that movie. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know about that movie. All right, let me get this set up for us. Move these and then do we have the handouts for today? The handouts for today? Okay. Yeah, if we can pass them out. Perfect. So in class, we have Mulan, not Jenna, handing out. Now you know a movie, huh? Now you know a movie. Gotcha. All right. So in class, we have great information for you. Bear with me as I get us all set up here. I want to make sure it looks real good. I got agreements that I have to make good on, and I want to make sure I do my part. All right. All right. There we go. There we go. And we'll pull this down. That'll work. This'll work for now. Okay. So what we have here today is a very special and industry secret, okay? I'm gonna reveal it to you now. For those of you online, here is my secret. Wait, oh, yeah, just give us a minute online. It'll change here. Here is one of my top secrets, okay? It is called Plataforma. La Plataforma is one of the most groundbreaking AI tools to ever hit the market. And you know it's groundbreaking because this tool, this service, this product can absolutely retire you. Specific to audience information. Your audience is what converts your ask into revenue. Your audience is what determines the color of your website, your brand, your schema, your website layout. Your audience is what determines the words you're even going to use, the cadence in which you speak. Your audience is going to determine how successful you are. Your audience is going to determine how actually you make money or not. If you're just out there for giggles and laughs, or if you're actually converting the people who see you online, who come to your website, who click buy, sign up, check out, etc. Okay, I have a special offer for you. So if you're going to this website, great. If you want to sign up now and get ahead of me, that's up to you. But if you wait, I have something for you, okay? I'm gonna show you a few things. I'm probably gonna spend the rest of the class talking about this tool right here. Because if you figure out how to use this tool, if you watch the playback, because we are recording this time, yeah, okay, you will absolutely transform your next day, all right? So, real quick, for those in online, what I need you to do is go here, and you can go to day 2, and, oh, I didn't put it in there? Okay, let me put it in there for you. Hold on. Sent. Let's see, print. Download. All right, let me drop this into the cohort right now. All right, day 2, don't worry about these. I'm about to delete those anyway. Move to rubbish. This is the only one you need right here. Okay, I just dropped it in the share folder. Okay, we're gonna go back to it right now. All right, so why is this important, right? You need to know who your audience is. Who is your audience? Fill this out. You should. You should absolutely fill this out because you'll be able to drop it into La Plataforma and use it. Okay, so you want to know who your audience is and who watches this channel, right? You want to know these things because you want to know what interests these people have. And let me, this is using a tool, so let me just go right now and show you, okay? And one of the tools we're going to cover today is right now. It's called the YouTube Audience Analyzer. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Tia, no, I sent an email out. The drone class did not record for some reason. Oh, thank you. Yeah, please, hey y'all, you want to make 100 grand in 90 days? Y'all got to know what's coming in and out of your emails. Okay, I've had a bunch of people since cohort 1 not figure out the consistency in checking, verifying, and maintaining emails, especially when you get knowledge like this. You probably want to make sure that all of my emails are able to receive in your inbox, okay? Side note, all right? Everything I missed, I wasn't ready for it. Now, this here, I had the luxury of doing earlier, okay? Let me just show you the YouTube video. All right, I'm just gonna pop this in. One of the things I've learned, no matter if it's Mr. Beast, Adrian Broner, or the local newscast broadcaster, you can't stop and you can't have no excuses. Okay, you can't stop and you can't have no excuses. All right, that's a side note. Take it, hold on to it, chew it up, spit it out. Up to you. But I have no excuses to get where I'm going. So here's a tool. This tool will take a regular YouTube video, and analyze the data. Has anybody used information to convert a sale, to make a sale? Okay, this is what you need. This will make your sales consistent. This will turn over your ask consistently, because you're not gonna ask people who don't care about what you're talking about. You're not gonna talk to people who don't care about what you have to say. You're not even gonna be able to, no one's gonna be able to see you who can't afford your product. Okay? So, we take that link, we drop it in our analyzer, okay? This is our analyzer tool here. And you saw the video. I want to confirm, okay, you saw the video. I do have some of this pre-prepped up so we can make sure I get through it. All right, so it's right here. All right, now this tool, again, you want to go back to here, to that worksheet that you have. Who is watching this channel? If you think that you might align with the Mr. Beast audience, let's find out, okay? Let's see what you got. So let's go back to the tool. So we put the link in, it analyzed the audience, and here we go. Link's right here, just so you confirm it's the same link. I want to confirm it's the same exact link. I'm gonna throw it in the chat too. Nobody think I'm bullying. So there we go. All right. So you can determine where you want to see the audience from. Male or female, 18 to 29. So this ultimately is breaking down the audience. I'll show you what this does here in a moment. If you want to get the information, once you put in the YouTube information, you can have it emailed to you, okay? And I'll make sure it's free, just stay with me, okay? I'll keep going here, and then here we go. So this is the breakdown of that audience. It's telling you that the audience demand strength is 91%. The demand of the audience strength is 91%. Okay, so if the audience fits that you're looking for within what you're trying to sell, this would be a good indicator that this is the right audience for you, okay? 18 to 29 years old, males. Audience intent analysis. It says here that, right here, there you go. This measures how consistently the audience discusses or requests this type of information. So if you go to the video is being analyzed, the information in the video has a high demand, almost 90% demand for this kind of content. Will that help you determine what kind of content you make? Yes, every single time. Will it determine who sees it? 100%, every single time. Will that help you convert at a higher rate? Yes, every single time, okay? When I tell you this is a retirement tool, you have to think differently. When I tell you you can use this tool to not have to work for 20, 10, 50 more years, you can retire at 20, okay? 3 times before you turn 40, all right? The question is, what do you want to do with your time? How do you want to spend your life? And are you okay with where you are today? I have to ask that question to my clients all the time. Are you happy with where you are? Are you tired when you wake up? Are you tired when you go to sleep? Is what you do every day bothering you? Is it wear on your spirit? And if it is, well, there's no reason you can't make a change, all right? And I'm showing you how to pivot. You don't even have to do anything tremendously huge. You can start with something small, something really small that people already buy, and we'll get there, all right? Let's go. All right, so we know the intent, the audience is huge. We know that 86% estimate, so this estimates how likely the audience is to engage with or adapt related product or business. 86% likely to adapt to what they never saw before, as long as it fits within their audience understanding, within their understanding of what they're looking for, what they're interested in. And it's telling you now that this video is something you can model after. Revenue potential measures how consistently the audience discusses or requests this type of solution. Hello? Anybody hearing me? Like, the light should be going off, okay? It should be 4th of July between your ears, because this is information here. It means that you can go to a YouTube video, someone that you follow, put in someone you follow, break down their audience, put it in your channel. If you ain't got one, make one. Put the link in. It'll tell you who's looking for you. It'll tell you what to say. It'll tell you what to do. It'll show you everything you need. Data, this is how you make money off of data. This is how you save money too, because so many people go and spend money on ads and they throw it into blank spaces. Anybody ever seen the movie 300? There was one time in this movie 300 where it was a big old fight about to happen. And one of the people on the opposing side had his army release like thousands of arrows into the sky. It covered the sky like it went dark, right? And the arrows landed. They absolutely landed. But then I looked on the ground, and the ground had more arrows than the people did. That's how most people do their marketing. That's how most of y'all will spend your money, respectfully, because you don't know. I'm showing you how to know. How to take one arrow and go through 100 people at once. That's what this tool is showing you how to do, because it's taking the data, extracting the information, and it's going to tell you exactly what they want you to show them, what they want you to offer them, what they want, how they want to retire you. They say, hey, if you give us this, we'll make sure you're rich. And y'all like, huh? Come on. Entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. It is for the forward thinking. It is for the people who care to know. So here you go. The primary audience signal detects that among the viewers aged are 18 to 29. Okay? It'll also continue to show you their interest. Here are the patterns. And let's just dig a little deeper, all right? Let me go and let me before I do that, I don't want to have you wait any longer. So bear with me. Let me give you this. So, for anybody who wants this tool for free, okay? 100% free, not forever. I've worked out an opportunity for us, all right? So here's what I got. 100,000 credits till you run out. Scan the QR code if you want it. It's also in the Zoom chat. The link is in the Zoom chat. You fill this out and you can get your free account set up today. Fill this out first. I'll make sure you get 100,000 credits. I'm going to show you how to use them in 2 seconds. Take your time, take your time. Because it gets better, it gets deeper, it gets more aggregated, data gets more valuable. It's just a matter of us knowing what to do with it and how to use it. Let me not make you wait. Three questions, really: your name, your email, and what you might use it for. And I'm going to show you people who already use it right now that you might know. After we do this, I'll show you some people y'all might know who use the tool. There are people who use it for writing songs. There's people who can use it for analyzing one specific artist. They can find out who that artist follows. They can find out who follows that artist. And then they can make music based on the people who follow. You can make music based on, literally write songs based on those songs that aren't being made, that people want to hear. Does that make sense? You can write songs that are not being made that people want to hear. Does that make sense? Are y'all following me? I just want to know if y'all following me. Oh my God. I feel like I'm a Christian pastor at a Muslim church. Like, what is going on? Let us pray. Wait, inshallah. Wait, which one? Okay. Which one is it? Okay, which church am I at? Or am I at the mosque? I don't know. Am I talking to people who want to find flexibility in their bank accounts? I don't know. Is the room already filled with people who make 100 grand every 90 days? It might be, I don't know. But I can show you how if you don't know how to, okay? That's all I can tell you. And I'm showing you. I'm giving you foundational rules, foundational principles, and the things you can implement tonight, depending on how driven you are. All right? So with that being said, let me show you how to use this tool. For all of you who fill it out, no problem. Thank you. You can go, here, 1 second. For those of you who did fill that out, you can actually now go to this website as well and get your account set up. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. For those of you online who filled it out, you can just go right to get your demo account started, okay? We do have La Plataforma Tech online with us right now as well. So let's move right along. So one thing I want to show you is this tool here. Let me go to my data. We already did this. We're gonna go see. All right, so there's that Mr. Beast video that we pulled up earlier, okay? So we have the Mr. Beast details right here. And I'm just gonna continue to scroll. I want you to see how you're gonna use this or have the potential to use this, okay? 1 second. Oh, I missed it. Here we go. So here you have an overview of the information specific to that video. You have the content that is also aggregated with that video that aligns with that video. So you have the core video, then you have other content that they give you, as you can see here, to help you determine the engagement, right? So this is 191% above, right? And then from here below that, this is where you get to in terms of, this is the max, minus 37%, minus 47%. So these videos you can actually also learn from, all right? You want to identify good and bad. If this video does 191% engagement, why is this one doing negative 47% engagement? So you want to watch both and model after the one that's doing them better. Real straightforward. And same here, right? These ones are doing better than the rest. So you want to watch these, pay attention to them, and model after them. All right, that's one thing. Here's more data. So the content performance analysis is going to tell you here is analyze over 500 million views. Where y'all going to get this kind of information right now? It's hard to come by. This is the information that they use at Coca-Cola. Here, hold on. I need you to overstand me. Here, hold on. Let me go here. Yeah, I need you to overstand, okay? This is the kind of numbers that we're doing. 83% return on investment at scale. Generating 150,000 videos. Here, what do you need? Help you generate at least 160K monthly. This data is converting. Thank you.
I'm sorry, how long can I listen?
No problem. Thank you for coming. Okay. Here, let me hold on. Let me find one more. Let me find one more to help you. Here's far out. Okay, let me just use this report. It's one of my favorite reports because I'm a fat kid. My soul is big. It's huge. And that's why I have to walk every day. All right? Conversion. I need y'all to understand this. The impressions determine your conversions. The more impressions you have, the more conversions you have. Let's zoom in right here. Look at this. This particular restaurant in Dallas, this client in Dallas had started out with 61 tables before they met us. Now you can see July, August, and September. Wouldn't you like to know us? That's a no. Look at how this scaled. This client started with 61 tables, 155 guests for the month. They hired us finally. They saved their own life. And what did they do the next month? They scaled up how many times? And almost 8 times scale. Almost 800 times growth. Let us pray. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. What happened in September, you might ask? Anybody take a wild guess? September, what may have happened? What may have changed? If everything else is good, the economy is stable, nothing else is wrong, what may have changed in September?
Back to the old ways.
Somebody stopped paying the bill. There you go. They went back to their old ways. Advertising matters. A bank will fund you with an advertising plan. You never heard that before. I gave it to you free. Y'all got me begging for surveys. Let us pray. Beyond me. It's beyond me. But it also, remember this. If you get $1 million today, and a year passes by, and you don't have $1 million still, it was never in you to begin with. Just to confirm, just so you all are aware. I'm a consultant, not a teacher. I'm a consultant, not a therapist. I get paid to tell the truth. And so, if it ain't in you, it ain't in you. If it's in you, you'll have multiple millions once you get that one, okay? Now, with that being said, this converted 86%. The price decreased 86%. So their cost went down using the right audience information. Because what that means is your cost per click becomes more efficient. Your click-through rate goes up. Your cost becomes more efficient. The conversion rate goes up because your cost became more efficient. Your audience is now very specific. It ain't all big and broad. Right? And then this particular example, just so you all know for their strategy, you might be thinking, well, how do you do something like that? What we do is, here you go, the insights. Right here, recommendations. Optimize that landing page. What do you have in front of you is asking you about your website. All right? Include a budget, audience expansion, continuation. And then here's the key. It's leveraging the magazine. Dallas Mag is their biggest dining mag. So they leverage the dining audience through the dining magazine to reach people who look for food, who want to go out to eat. They didn't try to follow McDonald's because people at McDonald's looking for McDonald's typically aren't going to go to this particular restaurant because they're looking for a $3 burger when this restaurant is selling $15 burgers. Why would I show the guy wanting to go to Burger King the ad for $15 burger when he can go to Burger King and get it for $2? It's a waste of time. It's just like using Brave browser. That's why you don't get any YouTube ads or other ads, because when you use certain browsers that don't collect your information, it's not worth their money to try to track something they can't track. All right? And then here, public information, there you go. Just so you know, it's all clear. All right? So if you have a restaurant, just imagine this, what happens for you with this. Imagine this applied to you. All right? Let me see if I can find one more example. I just want to make sure we don't have no questions about what we're doing up here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we'll use him. I mentioned music earlier, right? Here we go. I mentioned music earlier. Anybody want to look up this guy later? Here you go. Lord has officially done remarkable work when it comes to cost savings. Bottom line, do you want to have an advantage or don't you? Imagine this is you. Imagine you're the audience. I'm sorry, you're the artist here. You were able to collect 669,000 impressions, 90,000 views, and an average cost per view of 1 penny. If you're an artist and you have publication and you have registration as an artist and you're selling records, 90,000 views is gonna help your streams, okay? 90,000 views is gonna help you get to more people, new people, and help them get to where? To buy or to stream your song, your album, etc. All right? So I just wanna make sure we're all on the same page. And the reason that I'm coming like this is because I use this. I know the people who developed this. How many people know people that chat GPT? Right? How many of you guys know chat GPT, right? But how many of you know the people who built it? Change your life overnight using AI. Change your position. I'm testing the AI that's now being launched that I'm now showing you. Let us pray. This is being recorded. It'll be replayed and publicized, which means that I am now what? Not just a brand ambassador, but the spokesman. Let us pray. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Come on now. All right. Sometimes we too close. Sometimes you can't see it until you're farther away. Sentimental analysis is important. I want y'all to check this out, okay? Sentiment is huge. Emotions are huge. How many times have you watched a video from Mr. Beast or something like it where they were doing something good for people who didn't have something or had less of something? Did you watch most of the video? Most of the time you do, because you want to feel good. You want to see that person better. You want to see that, and you might be thinking, man, I wish that was me. And it might be on both sides. You might be wishing you were the person receiving. You could also be the person like me who wish he's the person giving, which is also why I'm here, giving tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of information, even though you might not recognize it to be as such. It might take a week. You might be sitting down having a tea, and it might just hit you then. I don't know, right? Personally, I like those moments, you know. You can tell that story. I was just sitting there, and everything you said makes sense. Good. Good. Now go use it. All right, here we go. I'm sorry for those online. Let me zoom in on this. So we have a 28.8% have a positive sentiment. 1.2% have a negative sentiment. So it's letting us know that this format, if we want people to have positive sentiment, is good. Let me ask you this. Are there scenarios where negative sentiment is good? Yes, absolutely. Anybody have an example? Negative sentiment being good.
You can see what you have to work on.
You can see what you have to work on. Yeah. If you put a video out there and you get negative sentiment from it, you can also analyze why it's being seen as negative, right? Because you can also think about, say, for example, something controversial like, remember when GoDaddy first came out? It was very controversial. Super Bowl commercial, super controversial. Negative sentiment did what? Gave them Uber marketing. People were talking about it. Did you see this offensive commercial? And now it's on the news. They're talking about it. Well, thank you. Thank you. Right? It's reverse psychology. Okay? It's like The Collective, right? They put something positive out there, and it's good. People love it, but it doesn't go as far until they repost it. Right? They repost it and says, and maybe the title is Family Almost in Shambles. Business startup. People gonna click on it. Family in shambles, what happened? Because they wanna know about the drama. Who family is my cousin and who is this? They wanna know. People are nosy. It is what it is. All right, the overall audience is positive. Okay? Engagement quality, highly communicative interaction. So if your goal is not to get community involved, then you don't want to use this structure. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's see, recurring topic and patterns. Identified 5 primary content things, $1 million book, consistency, strong publishing. Okay, now let me show you. This is Laura, ladies and gentlemen. This is Laura. Let me go to my other one. Yeah, here we go. So I want to ask Laura a question. You have La Plataforma and you have Laura. Okay, Laura is the actual AI that's developing the content, the information. Okay, going to give you the information. And then if you want to be like me, you can see here, if you signed up and send me your email and signed up on La Plataforma, you'll get 100K. All right, real time. All right, real time. 100K in credits, yeah. To confirm, yeah. You get 100K in credits. Let me make sure I use the right account here. Let me refresh. Oh, there we go. And of course, I have a little bit more than you. All right, I got 600 credits. Right, I'll probably have 1 million in a couple more days. But here's why I want to show you this. Let me close this. Okay. So let's just say, okay, that I have, let's see. Let's say I have, like the bakery besides me. So I'm leaving here and going to the bakery right after. Okay, so we're gonna use food for now. We're gonna go to Las Vegas Bakery when I leave here. So I'm gonna use Las Vegas Bakery for this example. All right, I have a bakery. I want to leverage for, and let me zoom in, I'm sorry. This is just Laura, so Laura say hi. She say, hi, how are you doing? And we just come in and start talking, hey, do this for us. Okay, I want to use the insights to create and sell a baked good that fits this identified audience. All right? Oops. I don't know what happened with that. That's funny. All right, so now Laura, it doesn't have to be all long and crazy. Doesn't have to be, this down. While she's drafting up her thoughts, I'm gonna go back over to here. Okay. Oh, because we got a new one. That's why. All right. So now let me make this bigger. Oh, I didn't. I'll just do it this way. All right, perfect. I'll just use this because it's more legible. All right. So here it says, let me clarify. Up top, okay? You can turn on these different tools. Right now I have, we did YouTube, so I have YouTube turned on. I want this to use YouTube Analyzer for data, okay? You see it at the top, okay? For the industries, I turn on education, okay? I have education on. And we're going to turn education off and change it to retail because I want to make something. I want to sell something retail. So I'm going to hit retail for the industry. I'm going to change, okay, then I have roles here. Okay, here are the different roles. In this point, I can use creative director. I can use a trend. I can turn them all on if I really wanted to. But in this case, I'm going to do marketing and trends. because my goal here is to sell a product, okay? So I'm gonna use marketing to create the content around it and the trends to help me make sure that the future idea is ready for the future. Okay? So now I have all that queued up. All right, perfect. So now let's go back here. Before I had it on creative director, so this is the content, the response is gonna come from the creative directive mind. All right, I've synthesized the current 2026 landscape, generator, educator sector, the capture, the Gen Alpha, Gen Z demographic alongside health consciousness, faculty who influence procurement, because now it's saying, anybody know what the word procurement relates to? Commercial. The government has a procurement entity, a procurement division. They use procurement to buy everything. If you sell chairs, you can get signed up with their procurement office and sell them chairs. The government doesn't supply anything. They hire people like me and you to supply it to them. So when you hear the word procurement, you're talking big dollars, big orders, okay? They have thresholds for as low as 20 and 50K up to 100 plus K, okay? A whole different class. In this case, it's preparing you to sell to the larger organizations. By saying the word procurement, your ears should be flexing like, wait, okay, you want me to sell big? Okay, cool. All right, we need a product balance, high performance, nutrition, sensory indulgence. All the flavors. Give me the coconut shavings, give me the chocolate, give me the walnuts, you know, give me, if you got the cream up in there, whatever it is. Okay, based on the audience trends, functional protein, texture mashups, and global, I don't know, spicy? I'm gonna say spicy because I would say spicy. All right, so global spicy flavors. Here the product strategy is to dominate the school snack market. It's telling us where they are, right? The product, the Apex Power Puff. So now it's telling us what to make based on the audience information, okay? So let's just confirm. Let's go and take this link from YouTube. Let's pop it back in here. All right. Let me go down here. I recommend to run a small batch texture test. Okay. Before we proceed. Let me just double check. Okay, yep. Perfect. It didn't give it to me yet. Before we proceed, please analyze this video to ensure we have accurate information. All right. So we will quickly. Oh, perfect. All right. So this video is critical case study in the authenticity gap. Okay, check yourself. That's what we're doing. We're just checking ourselves. Okay, it's going to show us what the gaps are, and the strategy for 2026 isn't just cautionary tale. It's about promoting a primary competitive lever. A primary competitive lever. The whole tissue mandate. So abandoning fruit crystals or bits to win. So this is a challenge, a call to action. The strategy instead is of processed flavor nuggets. We'll use osmotic dried whole fruit. I love dried fruit. Anybody else eat dried fruit? I just found a company that makes dried fruit sour like real candy. Completely real organic. I said, ooh-wee, I can't wait till it comes in the mail. Visual proof. When a student breaks open, so now this is helping you frame up the video. It's helping you put the video together before you even had a chance to get out your chair. It's telling you, look, you need to have visual proof. It's saying, hey, when this student breaks open the Apex Power Puff, then they should see the actual fibrous texture of the mango. Guess what you can do? You can make a video of this with an AI tool. Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. All right. Getting off, but I have to show you because this is how it works. You have to stack your tools. When you're on a construction project, you don't have one guy there. He got a whole crew. AI works the same, but it helps you have a smaller crew because one person can do 3 to 5 things. Okay? If you're a solopreneur and you're working in your own silo, you will have to do 100 things. But guess what? At least AI will take your time down. Okay? So what we're gonna do is make it real simple. I'm gonna keep battle mode on. For the legacy participants, you know about Arena AI. For those who are new, welcome and introduce you to Arena.ai. All right? It's a free tool, completely free. You can use almost any AI in the world for free right here. And all we're gonna do right here is draft an image for this food product. I'm gonna keep it real simple. I gotta hit the photo button there. All right. Oh, forgot about this part. Boom. All right. I'm in. There we go. All right. So you'll have this particular mode we're in is battle mode for those who are new. Battle mode has 2 AIs duke it out and see who's gonna be the better one. We got to vote. Once we vote, it tells us which AI won and which AI lost. We get to keep everything for free. That's how it works, all right? Just like you ask you to do a survey, they ask you to do a survey. It's all the same, all right? While that's generating, let's go back here. All right, radical transparency. See how I just did that? I got one AI working, and then back to another. Let's roll. Could you imagine having like 20 tabs up doing this? Welcome to my world. All right. Ingredients, contracts, reformulating the puffs, the crunch, the binder. Hey, we get the crunch from this instead of this, right? I did a chicken wing crunch. It didn't make it to the edit, but it was so loud and crispy that if people heard it, it would have sent that reel through the universe. The binder is, hey, here. This is what we're doing, few purees. This is how we're gonna break it down. This is how we're gonna differentiate ourselves. So it's giving you all the words that people are looking for, that people need. And here's the verdict. The video this video that we put in the Mr. Beast video confirms that the market is ripe. Wait, I'm gonna rewind that back. I'm trying to show you, okay? I'm trying to show you something. We use Mr. Beast to create a bakery product for his audience of people. Let that sink in for a second. Okay? This tool can change your life. This tool can change your life. You don't even have to do a product. It could be something that already exists. It could be something that already exists. You can identify products. Here, hold on a second. Let me show you. Okay, this is great. Can you please recommend? Excuse my spelling. I tell you I only use 7 fingers to type. All right. Please recommend the top. Let's go 5 top 5 products to sell to this audience, of which already exist. So I can do what? This is your demographic. You know that, right? So I can buy. Oh, I know. So I do this. So I can buy wholesale and do what? Sell what? Retail. Online. Etc. Okay, now while Laura works, she's pretty fast. Let me go back over here. All right. We got 2 products. Okay. So we got 2 options. We know what we're looking for because it said it needs to have the fibrous texture. So which one automatically wins? Well, it's up to you. They both look good, to be honest with you. But this one looks more real, more quote unquote fibers. Actually, they both look real, but the problem is that ube one is a little bit off, right? So we'll just say B. All right. And then let's go back to Laura. Let's go back where it said the video should be. Hold on, let's get it together here. The visual proof. Here we go. All right, so we got that in there. We're already using that prompt. So now what we're gonna do, save this image. I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna drop it. Nah, I'll just leave it. Oh, here we go, perfect. Drop it in my docs. All right, so I'm gonna save it here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back up here now and make sure I'm in battle mode. Oh, can y'all see my screen? Oh yeah, okay. I'm in battle mode. I'm probably gonna change this here. Actually, let me change it now, so we get a full. I'll talk to my people at Plataforma. Let them know why I had abandoned the ship. But they like this one, so we'll roll with this one. Bear with me, I'm just gonna fix this for us so it'll look right. And my layers, and we'll pull them down. Oops. There we go. Okay. So I'm still here with you. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is I have that video, I have the image, and now I'm gonna change it. I wanna change it to video. So I have to come back to battle mode, because here it won't let you change it in there. So you have to go back to battle mode home. I'm gonna drop this image, which was made by Grok, by the way. I'm gonna have generate video. You're gonna say create a video. I'm gonna be real generic just because of time. Make the food look good for ad. All right, let that generate. So while that's generating, we're gonna come back here. Remember, we're stacking it up. We gotta stack up our AI. Today we're only using 2. At the moment, we're only using 2. Well, technically we use 3, but anyway. So now that we're waiting for that, oh, here we go. I said, please help us identify the top 10. Oh, I don't know what I did there. I must have been thinking twice. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, help us identify the products to sell to this current audience. Based on the market data and real food mandate, okay, there are 10 existing. Okay, here we go. So here are food products that are currently able to sell to this current base of people. So now you're in a position where you're not having to find what you're gonna make, find someone to make it, pay the money up front to get the packaging together, the branding together, the website, the trademark, all that stuff. You can now go to the gummy spot right here, the jerky spot right here, the soul fruit jerky spot, the Latke Crisp spot, Barbell Protein. You can buy wholesale. Where can you resell this? If you don't want your own website, where can you resell it? Anybody? Well, you might have to. Yes, you can resell it at Albertsons. Your process is a little different, but you're leading with the idea of procurement, because you're going to the big people. So you go to the big spot instead of having to go all over the place. You go to one spot and they go all over the place for you. It's a great distribution channel, great distribution model. That's one opportunity. Yes. Another opportunity is Amazon. You ain't even gotta call nobody, bro. You spend a half hour on the toilet, you got a website on Amazon. You're done. Product uploaded. I'm sorry, I thought about the most realest thing I could think of. Right then and there. You know, the most realest thing I could think of. And I say that because toilet time is some of the best time to do things you never do. I hate to cross-contaminate your phone or your laptop or something, but hopefully you don't have that kind of accident. Hopefully you're just able to just do what you gotta do. You're like, wow, eureka. You might just need a moment to think, right? And that's all I'm really referencing, because this information can be utilized today if you truly take a moment to think about it, all right? So now we have it where we have an identified audience. We know who to call. We know where to go. Let's look at this. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see if my guy is in here. Yeah, Dosh. I was trying to pull that video source up here under the audience.
Yeah.
And
See,
it's not
for
showing
that,
me the data. I'm thinking
am I
I may
audible?
need to rerun it through
Am I audible?
the tool. Let me just see if it works here in real time. And then I'm gonna move. What time is it? Okay. Then I gotta move on and show you something else too. Here. Let me just see if I can make sure this works for you in real time right now. Oops. YouTube. Mr. Beast. Copy.
Am I
Audience
audible?
analyzer.
Michael?
So
Hello,
this is
Michael.
how it will look for you when you go in there and do it yourself. It's gonna watch the whole video. It's breaking down the audience, as you can see in real time. And then, Adarsh, I think we should talk about or incorporate light mode, especially for these types of scenarios. It'll be able to see a little bit better. Okay, so we have the audience. So one of the things I did not mention, okay, up all the data. Okay, there's a promote button here. So imagine this is your video. I had to show you this real quick. Imagine this is your video. Oh, hold on, am I logged in? I should be able to do this. Let me go here. 1 second, y'all. Okay, Laura's ready. All right, we'll talk with Lamar about addressing that that hurdle there. We just try one more time. I'll just use that. And then 1 second. The other thing you can do is run ads against the audience. And you'll be able to do this here. I don't want to mess up the back end. Let me see. Okay, copy that. So, Adarsh, can you help me? I was trying to get to the part so I can show them the cost if they, based on the views they want. I just want to make sure I show them that too. So while I get instructions, because I'm still learning, I don't know everything, but what I do know is how effective this thing gets. Let me just try this one more time. All right. So for example, let's say you have your own business right now. For those of you who do have your own business, use the free opportunity to take advantage right now. For those of you who signed up with the QR code and notified me that you want the 100,000 credits, go ahead and get your free demo started right now. Put your business in here right now and start your assessment right now for free. Get your audience numbers, your demographics, your age, etc. Okay. We don't have enough time to do this right now, so we'll do this starting day 3. I'll put a website in here and we'll do the whole deal. In between then, if you're a non-for-profit, same for you. This AGI tool is what we're using now to help some of our clients. We're helping our clients secure the up to the $120,000 in Google grants for their ads. A lot of non-for-profits don't understand how that even works. 95% of non-for-profits never access those free dollars because they don't know what to do. It's not just an ask you receive. There's stipulations, there's things that go with it. It's a whole bunch of stuff. We do that. The first thing you need to know is what you need to know for your website. So you put it in here, we'll analyze it. We'll tell you what you need to at least make your updates so you can at least become minimally qualified for the Google Grant ads, which is up to $120K a year, almost $10K a month. If you have a non-for-profit. That includes churches. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. I'm throwing these fastballs too fast. And thank God I'm not Randy Watson. Y'all probably ain't seen Coming to America 2, huh? Okay. So. Oh, you got to respond? Oh. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I had to put my email in. All right. Let me go back to that video. All right, you're going to analyze it again. And then what I'm going to do, same thing you guys are going to do. So once you put that video in, you analyze that video, you get the data, and you want to unlock the rest of the data, you have to put the email in. I thought I didn't have to, but I do apparently. So learn I go. And while we're waiting for that, let's go back here. All right, AI, right here. I'm gonna put in this one. All right, here it is, y'all. You want 50,000 views? It's gonna cost you $125. Who's in? Who is in? All right, what are you selling? What are you trying to sell? What do you want to sell? How much money do you want to make? How much money do you want to make? What are you trying to sell? What are you trying to sell? How much money do you want to make? Depends on how much you invest in yourself. Remember, you're gonna go to Google and do the same thing. You're gonna go to Facebook, Meta right now and do the same exact thing. The difference is here, you don't have to do all that work. Here, we know that we identify the audience, we get you the data, and we put the professionals to work on the back end. All you gotta do is check out. Imagine that world where you no longer, as an entrepreneur, micro business, small business, any business, you just need to know what you're trying to do. And you'll tell us because you'll give us the video link. Isn't that straightforward? Here you go. Here's a video link. What's the budget? Okay, and I believe, I don't know, I can't remember. I don't want to, hold on, I want to say this out loud. Hold on, let me check first. Okay, it's not on, let me see. Oh yeah, it is, perfect. Doctor, I'm catching up. I was sleepy, but I'm back. All right. So look at this. $125, okay, will get you 50,000 views for sure, guaranteed. Bottom line, when you see people are going viral, it ain't what you think, y'all. Yeah, it's all paid, okay? Virality is paid attention, all right? So, yeah, it's pay attention, literally. So moving forward, don't get deceived again. When it goes viral, did you see the viral video? No. How much did it cost them? What do they want from you from that video? Sometimes it's just to go viral. But what's in that video? Or whose video is it most importantly? Because they might have the budget just to get you back to their YouTube site, back to their Instagram. They might have the budget just to throw at you and us on the internet. Now, why is this what I'm looking at so important? By the way, these views are guaranteed. Is it worth $125? Abso-freaking-lutely. Because can you get these results on your own on Meta? Nope. I guarantee you can't. And I'm so happy that we have this tool because it's hard. It's really hard. If it was that easy, everybody in their grandmama, mama, great granny pulling people out the grave. Come on, let's get this money, granny. You know, but that is the truth. What I'm showing you, I'm delaying it, but because I love it so much, I ain't gonna lie. I'm savoring this part because as you watch this. This is the magic. This is when you take this little mouse, this thing they call a mouse, they call a cursor, and you click it. You got to hold on to the clicker, and then you drag it to the right. And you keep dragging it, and then you keep dragging it, and you keep dragging it, and you keep on squeezing them out. Keep on dragging it. So if you want 500,000 views, it's gonna cost you about $1,300. Somebody say something. Say something. Say something. Say something. I bet you nobody showing you nothing like this. I bet you nobody you know that say they love you can show you what they doing like this. Especially if they already doing it. They ain't gonna show you because they don't want you to do it. I ain't scared of you though. Please, go be great. Please, do your best. And don't let up. Put the foot on the pedal. People get confused because a lot of times it's almost foreign to meet people that care about your success and they don't want nothing in return. Well, outside of a survey. Outside of a survey. But look what I just gave you. And look, no one asked me to do this. Okay? I want you to understand what's in front of you. Sometimes you can't see it until you get further away. So when it's in this manner, you have an extreme opportunity. So now think about leveraging your product, your service, your barbershop, your tattoo parlor, your shoe company, your new brand, or your reseller account, your reseller, Amazon, right? So can you go to the bank now with a plan? Can you go to the bank with a plan? The answer is absolutely yes. You can go right to the bank with a full plan that shows them how you're going to guarantee the views. The views are going to guarantee conversion, and your conversion is based on a company who converts. You're not guessing. You ain't calling your cousin. You ain't calling Lalo them. Ain't calling Day Day them. I'm going right to where the sources work. I don't have a middleman. You can become the middleman. You probably missed that opportunity, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just pull it to the top. You could become the middleman if you want. Until they find out you've been, you could have just showed them the link. And then you might be in trouble. But until then, you might make a few dollars, you know. I wouldn't encourage it. I would tell you to become original as possible. We just became original by using and leveraging information. We used, okay, real quick, we used Mr. Beast. Video. Let's start with the video. None of us have ever seen probably because we're not the audience. But we want to sell to that audience. So we gather the audience data from the video. We turn around and we create a new product. And then we think wiser. And we say, why build new when I can resell? So then you find the resellers who you can buy wholesale and sell retail. And then you use this tool, the same tool, to get in front of 500,000 people. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. They charging you for this, by the way, most of the time. Everything I just told you and showed you, you'll probably have to pay at least $100 to get into an online guru group for him to leave you high and dry when he's done, okay? I've been here for a few months now, all right? So it's all love. Here's your audience. Sorry, y'all. I'm tickling myself because I'm just thinking about how much raw, dope game I just gave you to chop up and make however you want. Whether it's fried rice or chopped cheese, it's up to you, okay? All right. So here you go with this goal. I'm in this tool now. I'm just gonna walk through. Right, so in this, my goal is to I'm gonna choose my goal, promote the video, audience activation, influencer partnership discovery, product launch. Look, I don't need to call Mr. Beast now to collaborate. Collaboration how many of y'all watch YouTube? Anybody watch YouTube? Anybody seen creators come together? Two different creators come onto one channel? Y'all seen that, right? It's called a collab, right? Guess what? You don't even call no more. You got the collab right here because all you need is the data. You're coming onto the same channel together to converge the audiences. This tool makes it so you just have to converge the audience from the seat of your pants. Hopefully you have on clean drawers while you're sitting down. So, music campaign release. I talked about music. You want to viral, you want to grow viral. Here, you select. Mr. Pon the DJ, play the record. Local business promotion. Woo! Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Are you local? Are you a business? It'll promote it for you locally. Lead generation. Anybody know? Y'all know what lead generation is, yeah? Where you gain lead generation is when you have a campaign or an ad that runs out to get the interest of people, and what they'll do is it'll be like, you've probably seen them before, where it says just sign up here, it's free, and then they'll send you the information after, right? That's lead generation. Get the interest of people. All right, so I'll make my choice there. If you have a website already or a Google Ads account, or we'll do it for you. Let the platform do it for you. Here we go. And then here, if you're already using AI to get to this far, why don't we just have Laura finish the rest? So you can have your AI make the campaign notes as well, save and continue. Go from there. I'm not gonna pay for Mr. Beats ads because he's doing really well already. But I'm showing you something, y'all. Have you ever seen this before? Never. I know it because it don't exist until now. This is it. This is it. This is the tool. Any questions about what we just went through?
So Laura can make to start a company, to raise a company?
Yeah, so the question gentleman had was, can Laura help you start a company? Absolutely. Because remember this, before you do anything, you have to know where you're going.
Yeah, because nobody does it. And then
There we go.
let's say if he's paid supply or whatever, but you're offering the thing you give already is different.
So
because you have to have a company to go to there, because you're not gonna go like you're gonna buy two things one place, and then you're gonna go buy tires in another place, and it's gonna be different company.
my friend, so my good friend here, he was in our cooking class last week.
Yeah.
Good spirited gentleman was saying, well, so can I use this tool, the Plataforma, to start my business? So far what you've shown us is that we can create something brand new with the information, and the answer is yeah, every single time. So just so you know, okay, if you go to the SBA right now, SBA will you'll have a better time getting approved for a business loan for a business to buy a business that exists. Okay, the SBA only asks for 10% down on businesses that exist. So you identify a company that is also seller financing too. Not just selling the business, but also seller financing. Then you go to the SBA, and the SBA help you get that 10% to put down on that business. You pay back the SBA and that owner for the business through the profits of the annual income from the business. Okay, you put yourself on a schedule that says after 7-8 years, the business is fully mine, if it's $1 million business or better. Take you a little bit of time to pay it off. Maybe your profits are, $150 to $200 a year, right? You might be thinking, well, how do I get paid? How do I live? Give yourself a job and a title at that company. Hello. Subcontract one of your businesses. Hello. Look at what they're spending, and you supply it to your own company. Hello. Right? So there's ways to do this. Again, I can't think for you, and neither can AI. That's the other part. I've said this before in other classes. AI can't think for you. This is where I get called in. Usually my clients don't know what to do. Can't see what I can see. That's when I get the call. How many things have I showed you that you have never seen before? How many things have I showed you that you've never seen before that you walked right by and didn't see it that way? I can't change the way you think. It's up to you. All I can do is lead you to the water and ask you to change your mind, right? And change your mind based on what you're being shown, not just being, and also proven, not just being shown, right? We're showing you tools that exist right now. We're showing you opportunities to create your own vein, and the haters can just watch. That's all they can do, I promise. I got so many just watching. So many just watching. Literally. Don't be them people, for those of you who are online who will see this later, don't be the person hating so bad you can't hop into class to gain this game and take advantage of it just because it's me giving it to you. Hello. Don't hurt yourself that much. Love yourself a little bit more, because we have great information that you can implement today. The brother said, can I use this? Well, guess what? What you should do is fill this stuff out. We didn't take the time to develop these documents just to make them look nice. They look nice. We didn't take the time to make them just so we can print them and hang them up on the wall. No, if you literally go in here and you start with one at a time, then you can turn around and take this information and throw it into Laura and say, make it better, refine it. Who's my audience? Who's this? Who's that? Where are they? How old are they? You don't even have to guess, because the document's already been provided to you. You ain't gotta do what I had to do. Y'all wasn't homeless learning this stuff. You didn't live in your car trying to figure out how you was gonna eat, trying to learn AI. I did it for you. I did it for you. You don't have to struggle like I did. Take advantage. I'm serving my purpose, and I'm bringing back the knowledge that I gained based on the opportunities I was presented with. I didn't turn around and quit. No, I fought through it, and here we are. I'm in front of you. If I'm in front of you today, where do you think I'll be in 6 months? Let us pray. Y'all ain't ready. All right, go in here. Packet. You have 3 documents I want you to benefit from, if you choose to. If you choose to. Here's the first one. Product and service use case worksheet. It's also printed out here. You can take it and write on it first. What I encourage people to do, I've done this before, use your cell phone. Talk to text. Open up Google Drive, go to the Google document, open it up right here and on your phone and on the screen if you want, or just on your phone. Select the area, select talk, and start talking. Answer the questions. That's all you gotta do. If it gets easier, please show me. I would love to incorporate it into the process. Okay? The other document, business funding readiness worksheet. If you fill out this one, you can have AI automatically fill out this one. Okay? So all you gotta do is do one sheet. That's all you gotta do. All right. And then from there, you can take it to the tools we have provided you today in La Plataforma, and helps you identify your audience. We'll run through this a little bit more the next couple weeks. This tool I'm gonna be showing you more of pretty much for the rest of the next 2 cohorts, because everything you need is gonna start here. Everything you need is gonna start here. Identify your audience, the language you need to use, the colors you need to use for your logo. You can even have Laura help you prompt the logo, speaking of which. And don't forget, this happens all the time, because y'all all forgot about Arena AI. All right, so here, I'm gonna take the picture and turn it into a video. It didn't cost me a penny. So here's the first one. All right, that was one. That was hard. I ain't gonna lie, they both was good. They both had sounds, background. The first one had the crack-a-lacking on that bread. Though, hold on. I know everybody like a little crunch. All right, 1 or 2. A or B, I should say.
Hey,
A. A for the Kraken, right? So now look at it, right in front of you, real time. So now what do we have? You know what? We got a little time. I'm gonna do it. All right. I'm gonna just do it. All right. So here's what we have. So now I'm gonna download this. All right. And I'm just if I were you, right? Press download right quick. I got I got a free video, a free image, a free video to help me go and sell something. I'm pretty sure I could find a Lola to make that exact pastry somewhere. Okay. So between that and that, oh look, we even got the Apex Power. Right? You see that behind it? That's why I like this one the most, because it has the packaging of the product with the product. All right. You can change this if you want to. All right. What's this? Messed the thumb. Oh, thumbnail polish. Who thumbnail polish? Oh, her thumbnail polish is a little raggedy. Well, she's a millennial. That's all.
So something like that, I mean, you want to change something, you know, you just want to change a couple more things to it. You can pretty much let it, like, hey, I want, like, the nail polish, right? Fix your nail polish or whatever. You can do that.
So I'm gonna select it, and now we know it's from Grok. By the way, Grok's won both times now. Okay, let's take his question because this is real time. You know, we ain't faking here. Hit the edit button, right there in the corner. And you say, what do you say?
Like, fix your nail polish, right? Like, yeah.
Fix the nail. Kiana from the chat said the same thing. Fix the nail polish of the hand model. Let's see how well it does. So, and to answer your question wholly, this is a free tool, 100% free. Josh can attest that it's not always going to do what a paid service can. The nerdier level is that these are mostly using what they call Luma models. It's real nerdy stuff what I'm about to tell you, okay, so bear with me. They're using Luma models. By the way, I have AI training certifications, so I have a little bit of background knowledge, not just usability knowledge. But anyway, the Luma models are limited. Hold on. Oh, okay, I'll do that too. And then, so the Luma models are limited on the ways they can actually output. So your input has to be engineered a certain way for the best output on the freer tools. That's a whole other class though. And so let me go ahead and do it here. Oops. Search, create a video. All right. Go to Laura. So one of the engineers suggested that I come back in here and throw this into Laura. Oh, that's why. I'm still navigating. There we go. All right. Please create a product image
Sorry,
for
if anyone is
this.
hearing, tell him to in the sidebar.
All right. So we'll wait for Laura. Thank you,
Uh,
Adarsh.
if any, you can see on the sidebar there is a training zone.
Sidebar, super workspace.
In
Oh,
left
getting in here too.
side, in the left side.
Look at that. So this is Laura giving us the image. Hey, Adarsh, can Laura do the video too? No?
No,
Okay.
no,
Well, at
not
least
yet.
we know
No,
there's two places now to have La Plataforma make you a video, an image. You can put it in here, it'll give you a link. And then the other way to do it is sidebar, super workspace. You can throw it in here too. All right. So thank you for that, Ardash. Thank you. Perfect. I still got to get some more training. I'm gonna get more time. Paste it here. Same prompt. Okay. And I'll say, please create a product page for this food product. So we'll do it one more time. Oh, that's weird. And it worked better in the other one. At least we have that for our notes for moving forward. Let me go back here. For now, it works in the dashboard when we're chatting with Laura directly. As you can see, it's pretty efficient on the token usage. I already did a whole thing before I got with you guys. In class today, it took up, I think, 40K. And we did just a couple of things, and it's only 6,000 more tokens. So efficiency on usage, make sure you get hands on this tool. One thing I want to show you is what to do with this. Let me go back. Oops. Search, video. All right, so this video is the one I think. Let's see if it came up with the oh, here it is. The second one now. All right, why is it so close? Oh, duh, there we go. All right, so it's still generating the video. While that's generating, I'm just gonna show you what I would do with it, okay? If you might be thinking, well, what do I do with this now? All right, one of the first things you're gonna think about is advertising. And for most everyday people, advertising, the lowest hanging fruit is social media. So let's do a social media post real quick. Actually, I'm gonna have let's use AI. Let's use AI to do it so we can do it even quicker. I was gonna show you my by hand process, but don't worry, I got you. And then let me see if it's done. No, not yet. Okay. Where was I? Chat. Okay. So here, I'm just gonna say, please create. Now, why am I doing this? Please create a, let's do image post. We're gonna make a post. I want you to make the design placeholder for a video, because I'm gonna place a video over the placeholder that you make for the design. And let's make it fun. Let's make it whimsical. And let's make it for a Mr. Beast audience, 18 to 28 males who are food and health food oriented. All right, done. So then let me just confirm. Let's do, please make a post, make that 2 different posts. We need one for Instagram and one for Reels on YouTube. And that will determine the dimensions of the post, because Reels is usually 916 and normal posts are 4:3 normally, or 916 as well. But just so you all know, 4:5 is the most universal. Okay, it means, and what I just said, for those who might be like, what are you talking about? Thank you. Yes, it's aspect ratio. It is the dimensions, the length and the width of the image or the video. Sometimes you might see something and it's like, why does this look like this? Because they didn't have the right dimensions for it to fit on that social media network. So if you post something that you want for YouTube onto TikTok, it may not come out the same. All right. So while that's generating, let's go and see. Look, so it fixed the nails and it changed the nail color on this lady. Hooked it up. Hooked it up. Let's try this one. This one got sound. All right, so we'll use this one, right? We'll use this video. So what I'm gonna do, good question, and perfect for the opportunity to demonstrate how it works actually pretty well. Okay, I'm just gonna save it here. I'm gonna go here, and look at there. Look at there. We're gonna have it, we asked for 2, right? We asked for 2, so we're gonna wait for the other one to generate. That looks really good so far though, right? Looks amazing, right? It's attractive. Wee, what's that? Okay, so we're gonna wait for the second one. ChatGPT does up to 10 at a time. Excuse me. My tea. Ooh, that was dangerous. Thank you. Oh yeah. Okay, we got the second one. It made it for a 916. Bam. All right. I'm gonna use this one because the format I kind of got a feeling. When I look at this, right, I see about a 916 with my own eyes. Just so y'all know what I'm looking at. All right, I see about a 916, so that's why I'm gonna roll with this one for now. Out the gate, let me just download this one, this image, download. I'll rename it later. We're gonna go to Canva. You don't have to use Canva. I'm just gonna use it for the sake of the class and familiarity. We could get into, anybody use Photoshop? It doesn't matter if you don't or do. AI can do it for you today. All right. And we're gonna go to create. And we're going to go to custom. I use custom dimensions just because I prefer that at this point. For the width, so Canva does PX is like pixels. So here's one tool, one trick you can do. Okay, go to Google and say, what is a high res 916 PX dimension? High resolution, 916. So here you go. For it to be, this is just for, just your knowledge here. So here you go. It's 1080p reversed because it's the long way versus the wide way. So the natural dimensions is 1080 by 1920. And if you want 2K and 4K, here's what you should do. Change your pixelation there. We'll go here for the height. Okay, hold on. There we go. 1920. Oops. Create custom dimensions. Okay, 1920. You go here, and then 1080. All right, custom. I did the long way, but I'm doing the long way to also show you everything. So once you put dimensions in, it'll give you the closest dimensions to what you're trying to do. And here it's gonna give us, it's telling us technically that YouTube Shorts and Instagram mobile video, Instagram Reel and Story will have the same dimensions. So we'll just use the same one, a mobile video, the generic way to go about it. You got options over here, which is really cool. Canva gives you, lots of free options that you can just tweak yourself, which is great. When you don't have time and you wanna, you just wanna pump it out, it's wonderful. But if you have the time and it's, spend it, just spend it. All right, folder. All right, I'm gonna just use this one. Folder. Oh, it won't let me do it. That's fine. I'll just do this. Cohort 2. I'll fix the spelling later. Upload file, document, boom. And then we want the picture as well. Oh, and we need the video. So we're gonna upload the picture, we're gonna upload the video. Okay, thank y'all for coming. Yep, for sure. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is drag and drop. And you can, if you wait a moment, if you go real slow, it'll fill in for you, okay? You can just drag and drop it and stretch it out manually if you want. I'll just do this. Now, before we have a small hurdle because it created a window, right? Let's not make that a permanent problem for us. So what we're gonna do, anybody ever who's been in here before, remember Lunapic, another free AI tool. I love free AI tools. It's got me far, made me a lot of extra profit because I didn't have to pay for stuff. So then I go here, I go Lunapic, upload the image, I go background removal, because typically if you put it in background, it's gonna remove all the stuff you wanna keep. So here you go, this one, you choose this tool, and then you select this area, and you can see it'll make it transparent for you. You know it's transparent because you'll see that checker. That's how you know it's transparency. Go up here, you press apply so it saves, and you might want to remove some more stuff. The rest of this can be removed in the tool that we already have, so we'll just leave that. We came, we saw, we conquered, we got what we needed. We out of here. I'm not going to save it. The name, I'm just going to erase this. I'm going to come back in here, and I can drag and drop, and now we have this. Wait, now we have to delete because it still says the video, right? I hit eraser, I hit pixel eraser will erase it so that nothing is left. All right, if you erase it all the way, everything is gone, and it's saved. Now, what do? We want to put that video in there, right?
Yeah.
So let me just move this up. All I did was move it up. I'm gonna throw this over here. And watch what happens. Just, oh, it disappeared. Oh God, no, what happened? Oh Lord. Don't worry. Hit position. Hit layers so you can see the layers that you have. And simply drag this back one layer. And then what you can do is finish dressing that up. And now, oops, hold on. I think that was just a picture. Oh yeah, that was just a picture. So let me delete that. And all we're gonna do is go here to our sidebar, hit uploads, find that thing that you put in there. I hit it in here. And did I put the video? I must not have put the video in there. So let me go back. Arena, download. Back to Canva, upload. Oh, wait a second. Canva, that's weird. Let me try regular upload. Images, videos. Let's go here. There we go. Little glitch. No big deal. We confirm that's the video. We're gonna do the same thing. And then, I'm gonna start out with it on top. Why? So I can place it, that's all. So I know that the little background is there. Let me make this bigger for y'all. You can see what I'm doing a little more. I know that the background, the top of it under the word fuel. So I can decide about right there is where I wanna put that. About right there. Cover it up, come to position, move that video back, preview. And there's an $80 video you can charge somebody for creating for them. And you saw the little apex at the end. So here's what I do, right? I pull it up so I can see everything. And then I'm just gonna drag the little line bar so I can see when the apex comes in. Right, so it comes in about 8 seconds, and all I'm gonna do is move this over to 8 seconds. And I'm gonna move this over here so there's no confusion, they both match up. And then when I play it again, yeah, you can see it's halfway, but I wanna make sure it looks good. Let me go ahead and pull it all the way down. Boom. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You have your free ad made by AI for a product that doesn't even exist yet, that was curated by a YouTube video that started with a Mr. Beast audience that focused on their eating habits, which led us to understand they look to eat healthier, which led us to understand this is the type of food they want, which led us to understand there are companies that exist already which we can buy from wholesale, which led us to understand that we can turn around and create a website or just put it on Amazon and create a store online selling to people who we know will buy this product. Is it worth your time? Is it worth your investment? I'm just here for the snacks. I'm just here for the snacks. If you haven't liked us on Facebook, why? If you haven't followed me on Instagram, why? Am I giving you dope game that you can use for the rest of your life? Because AI is here for the rest of our lives and beyond? Absolutely. I hope you agree. Any questions? Any comments? Tia, what you thinking? Letha, what you thinking? Kiana, I know you over there whipping up a plan. Kiana a nerd, y'all. She an engineer. I know she over there putting the numbers and the dollar signs together. So we have a whole ad here, y'all. I mean, it looks really good. And you can change this. You can come back in. Let's say you want to add your, URL. You want to add your QR code. You want to. I can keep going on and on and on and on. What you want to do, right? We can watch this here. I'm gonna just do it since you're sitting here and you're entertaining me. Watch this. All right. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna hit the image we created with AI. I'm gonna hit the background removal. This is a tool that you can. We couldn't detect it. Okay, it couldn't detect it. That's fine. Go to Luna. This is. Let me tell you, I built my first website, and I used Luna to make all the images transparency because I didn't have the money to buy a subscription. Ain't that something? And now I can buy subscriptions all day and night. Here you go. I'm gonna try to see if we can remove the black. Okay, I'm just gonna show you this because I want you to see. It's not gonna be perfect, but I want to show you this right quick. Ooh. And the more tools you use, the more you have time to think. Watch this. All right, I'm gonna create a new page. Matter of fact, let me delete this.
So how much you spending for all the tools
Today?
you have now?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Well, I've changed my life because I have AI on my computer now. So my subscription costs have gone down a lot. I used to pay maybe $200 a month, but I was making, $3-5K, no problem. I just showed you an ad. I could have got paid for about $80 to $100. But when we just made, I was selling those for $80 to $100. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you this right quick. All right, so there's a button in Canva. All right, so right now you can see the image is whole, right? All right, check this out. This button right here, you hit edit, and then you hit magic layer. This is one of my favorite buttons they added for this year. If you don't have Canva, you should get it. If you don't want to pay for Canva, they have another tool called Photopea, Photopea, or Photopea, which operates like Canva, Photoshop for free, completely open sourced for free. Okay, so now you see what happened. It made all this stuff change a little bit. Like, you see all these little purple lines and squares? What it did was it lifted everything off that page. Watch this. So now everything can be moved. Now think about how many times you can remake this one picture over and over. You can remake this. Okay, I showed you for this reason though. Okay, hold on. The reason I showed you this is because this background, oops, can now be deleted. And guess what's still there? The food. Now, Watch this. I'm gonna go over here to elements. I'm gonna go over here to, I'm just gonna put enter, let's see, Mr. Beast. Let's go FPV. For those of you who don't know, it means first point of view. All right, FPV is a quick way to say first point of view or first person view. All right, and I'm gonna do this because I was thinking about my audience, right? So watch this. Let's do this one. It'll look fun. All right, so I'm gonna just lay it over like this. I don't really care. I'm gonna be a little raggedy with it, not perfect with it. And then I'm gonna go position. I told you this is where you see your layers. You can go arrange. You can move it to the back, to the front, or one step at a time, like back, 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 and I'll show you. See, to the back, or you can slowly, move it to the front, and everything goes behind it. I'm gonna go right to the back. That's one way to do it. And now I'm gonna put one more thing here. I'm gonna do what we call, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna put the word frame. You put frame here. Then look at all the different frame styles. These are different shapes. Now watch this. I'm gonna get a fun shape. And then I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna drop this video into that cutout. You see? Resize. Boom. All right, now I'm gonna copy it, Control copy. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna hit my layers again. I'm gonna go right to the video, which is this one. I'm gonna delete it. And all I'm gonna do is paste. And then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna drop it down here to the back. This is the manual way to do it. I'm just showing you all the different ways. And with a little more time, I'll probably find a better layout, better structure. So there's the first one. And then there's the second one. Right, so you see you can make it even more interactive. You can layer it up. Again, if I spent more time, I would probably find a different thing to use, a different cutout for the frame. Use a different one to fit that image better, to make it fit more for this style, but give that interactive back outer layer, right? So it's double, if you will, double interactive. And just so I'll remind you, I'll go back here. Let me just delete this because we don't need it. Delete. You don't need that frame. And then here, if you look at this, all we got to do here, oops, there we go. We click on it and we get to kind of see exactly when that arena comes in. We just change it to match. And then all of a sudden, you have two different ads. If I was just doing this with a cup of tea and not talking about it, it probably took me as long as it takes the AI to generate, because I'm just clicking. I know what I want. I have the vision in my mind. I know what tools I want to use. And there you go. We got one version, and here's the second version. And then didn't cut off that one, but a couple edits, it'll fix that. I'm thinking of how, oh, so Tia says, hold on, let me do this the right way. All right, so as we roll here, I got Tia. Thank you for commenting, Tia. Anyone else in the chat, please feel free to do so. So Tia says, you know what, I'm thinking about how I can make $1 million with this. Yeah. You got a bunch of free tools. Who else? Kiana, what you got going on in your head? I know you thinking. Mm-hmm. Brenda's first time I seen you on the online part. Josh, I know you working on stuff. You're gonna go nationwide, right? Josh, we're going nationwide with it. You know, again, y'all, we are genuinely here to see you better off in a better position. That's why they asked us to come. That's why we love being here. That's why we come here. Sick, rain, sleet, or snow. I was here for the first 6 weeks, sick as a dog. Oh my God. But you know what? The people who came made it all worth it for me. Even if there was no people, I will still go this hard because someone's going to watch it eventually and need what we have to share. So, if you haven't already, it's time. Kiana, I'm always thinking. I'm with Tia. No, that's right. That's why I added the heart. I know that's right. It's time to get to the bags, the several of them. Everything from handbags, backpacks, duffel bags, truckloads. Bring it in. Bring it in. And did I miss anything? Is there anything I need to cover that I was not clear about? Did everybody get a chance to at least get the La Plataforma website so you can get free access? Okay. All right. Man, this is, again, we love this. I love this. I'm trying to bring even a new feel to online education, make it a more production worthy, worth watching time. We have a lot of great information still coming down the pipeline. We're going to get back into La Plataforma next week as well. For those who are watching, and also in the drone class, we have drone, we have a Part 107 Study Lab roundtable Sunday night starting at 6. Okay, I'm inviting you to my personal study session. All right, if you don't know, AI will bring you in between $30 to $50 an hour on a regular job, anywhere from 7 to 10K on a contract, one contract that is. And how long do you think a contract lasts to wash windows? Until they're done. And when we're done with them washing windows, we're gonna go to another one, right? So if you can do 2 and 3 in a week, you can do 20 to 30K in a week on a contract. Okay, you can make $30 to $50 an hour working for someone. The level of risk is up to you. I'm sorry to say the last part. Oh, what's up, Brenda? What you got up in here? First time here and I'm impressed. Ooh wee! Thank you. Brother, be working hard now. Be working hard, making sure you get what you need. Let me see, make sure I covered everything. Oh, we did the survey. Oh yeah, I already made you pay. Great. All right, I don't have nothing else. If you do, please feel free to reach out to us. You have my email. You have the surveys. You have the Laura Suerta Resource Center as well. The Laura Suerta, do y'all have anything y'all want me to promote? No?
Real quick, everything, everybody, I mean.
We have, for those in person,
First-time individuals,
first time, we have the
leave them on the table, but these.
documentation that we need you to fill out for Dolores Puerta and us. I think,
Any of the handouts that are here on the table.
oh yeah, and handouts here.
Able to, they're either from, week
Oh.
one,
Go ahead.
week one, or, information about the center, AI or drone specifically.
All right, and then, thank you for filling out the surveys. Real quick, the surveys, let's see. Last week, what's today? 18th. Okay, so we have, for last week, again, shameful. Shame on y'all. I only had 2 surveys done. Shame on y'all. So that means we only have 2 winners from last week. And one of those winners is a staff member. So we only gonna be, so by default, I'm just gonna, we don't even have to do is she in class today? Cause she had to be in class today, let me make sure. All right, well, Letha, let Tara know she won something. Tara's shoulders, you know, if you're not here, you did fill out the survey and we gotta keep our word. So Letha, let her know that she won something, we'll email her too. Huh? You filled out a survey, huh? Last week? Hold on, let me check.
I think I did too.
Wait, did y'all leave y'all email? Because I saw 2 that didn't have an email.
So two of them didn't have emails, but this is a survey for the Dolores Lopez.
Oh yeah, the survey that we're talking about for the giveaways is the one that you fill out online, the QR code.
Oh.
Yes. So the Lord, DHR, see what y'all got for him? What y'all? Y'all got some? I used to get in trouble a lot, okay?
You'll have plenty now, because he said that he did it this time.
You did? Okay. So for next week, there will be more entrants. But for this week, from last week, thank you, brother. Yeah, have fun. Have a great weekend. Atara, you won, so we got you. We'll get you a gift card in the email. Everybody else, mad love, mad love. Don't miss next week. Do me a favor. Please bring a friend. Please bring a friend. Huh? I don't know. So bring a friend, y'all. Next week, bring a friend. Bring somebody you care about, who you want to see take this to the next level with you. Because remember, you can build a whole company with AI, but you're still gonna need some help. All right, you're still gonna need help. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. See y'all next week, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. No problem, Kiana. Thank you. No problem. We got one more cohort after this, and if you see me after that, I'm gonna have my hand out. Gotta pay me now. You gotta pay me. The free ride is over. You know how your parents do you when it's time for college? The free ride's over. Oh, you got a job now? You gotta pay the garbage bill, electric bill, something. The free ride is over. So we got one more cohort after this one. Let's get through this one strong. Thank you, La Plataforma, for helping out. And man, what a great tool. We're gonna show it again every day until we're done. And then and beyond as well. We'll see you later. Thank you so much. Have a great night. I'll end the call now. NVHUB, y'all. Ignite.